Hi, I'm Eve Menezes Cunningham from selfcarecoaching.net, and you're in the right place if you're after simple and effective ways to regulate your nervous system and feel better every day. If you want to create a life you don't need to retreat from, hit subscribe to make it less likely that you'll miss new videos and podcast episodes. In this video, you're going to learn about a deeply relaxing and beneficial practice, Yoga Nidra, and you'll also find out why the ones you'll find on my channel are trauma-sensitive Yoga Nidras. So Yoga Nidra translates as yogic sleep, and while you'll learn more about some of the research and benefits in the Some Research and Benefits of Yoga Nidra video, that will be out next week, and if you're watching it not this week, then you'll be able to access it straight away, and there's a link in the description. But in a nutshell, Yoga Nidra offers an opportunity to harness the power of the unconscious mind. This helps us become more congruent in the actions we're taking, so we're actually moving closer to the things we're saying we want, and we're doing it in a more relaxed, enjoyable, and sometimes seemingly effortless way. Some people claim that 30 minutes of Yoga Nidra is worth 2 hours of sleep, but it's not a sleep replacement, although it can improve your sleep quality and make it easier to fall and stay asleep. In yogic philosophy, some say that Yoga Nidra dates all the way back to the Mandukya Upanishad, which was written between 500 and 800 BCE, but others claim it originated in the 1960s. Either way, it comes from India, and Swami Satyananda, who originated the form most of us are familiar with now in the 1960s, believed it helped us to enter a fourth state of consciousness between sleep and wakefulness if using his method. So there'll be more on that in the Some Research and Benefits of Yoga Nidra video for more on that. But for now, just know that it can help us feel more peaceful, more at ease, more relaxed. It helps us sleep better, it lowers blood pressure, it boosts dopamine by 65%, helping to improve concentration and focus, as well as motivation and mood, and it feels utterly delicious. Because the instructions are so detailed, the mind is encouraged to focus in a relaxed way, so we're drifting in and out of awareness, harnessing that state between sleep and wakefulness. When people have been hooked up to MRIs while practicing Yoga Nidra, it's registered different types of brainwave activity, which I'll go into more in that Some Research and Benefits around Yoga Nidra. But we're adjusting brain function and we're relaxing muscle tension as well. So it's a great way to relax body and mind. While usually deeply relaxing, it's also a wonderful way to cultivate the mind. When we're practicing Yoga Nidra, we're changing the patterns in our mind and brain. Yogically speaking, we're uprooting samskaras, so we're getting to the impulses, traits and beliefs below the conscious mind, and this gives us more awareness and choice around our behaviours. You don't have to have a trauma history to benefit from these trauma-sensitive Yoga Nidras, but if you do, they draw on my experience as a trauma therapist and trauma survivor. They're especially designed to be less triggering. Delicious as I find the practice of Yoga Nidra now, when I first started, I found it pretty stressful. It was yet another relaxation practice where I pretended to be relaxed while feeling hypervigilant. So learning to teach Yoga Nidra meant that I was able to go deeper and better understand why I found those first few experiences so stressful. And since 2013, I've been using what I've learnt as a practitioner and as a facilitator to make these Yoga Nidras more accessible, even if you have a trauma history or if you find relaxing stressful for whatever reason. I use language and pacing in a trauma-sensitive way, and I'm also aware that while these trauma-sensitive Yoga Nidras are less likely to be triggering than others might be, you know yourself best. I don't know you, I don't know who's watching. You know if something is likely to, even if you don't know it's gonna, anytime you feel uncomfortable, do what's right for you. Know that it's about relaxation, not endurance, and feel free to email Eve at selfcarecoaching.net if you've got any questions about this or anything else. I really want it to be as beneficial and as properly relaxing for you as possible. So be as gentle, as compassionate with yourself as you possibly can be. Thank you for watching this video about Yoga Nidra and trauma-sensitive Yoga Nidra. Please watch the rest of this series to help you get the most out of each of your Yoga Nidra practices with me and with anyone else. I have so many up on YouTube already, and I'm going through a process where I'm making them more accessible and easier to find, as well as including additional ones. And the internet is full of other examples from other Yoga Nidra facilitators. So you'll find something to suit you for all sorts of time lengths and conditions and ways you want to feel. Next week, we're going to be diving into some of the research and benefits of Yoga Nidra. And again, if you hit subscribe, you'll be less likely to miss that. Thank you again for watching.